12 board 2025 exam has already started and chemistry is knocking the door. All students are busy in last minute preparation. Chemistry affinity is here with top 30 MCQ questions which will be helpful for your last minute preparation. Now let's explore top 30 MCQ. Oxidation state of iron in iron pentacarbonyl. The correct option is 0. Oxidation state of iron in K4FeCN6 is, there are 4 options has been given. We can find out cyano is -1, so that means it is a -6. This is K4, potassium is +1, so this is +4, so that means here it will be -4. So that means iron should be +2. So correct option is option B. Activation energy is the minimum energy required for the reaction to occur, maximum energy required for a reaction, energy of the reactants, energy of the products. Correct option is maximum energy required for a reaction. Tollens reagent act as a strong reducing agent, mild oxidizing agent, strong oxidizing agent, mild reducing agent. Correct option is mild oxidizing agent. That's why Tollens reagent oxidize aldehyde to salt of carboxylic acid. Which of the following will undergo SN1 reaction most easily? So from here we can see first option is methyl chloride, which gives methyl carbocation. It will undergo SN2. Option B will give tertiary carbocation. So stable carbocation, it will undergo SN1. Benzyl bromide gives benzyl carbocation. It is a primary carbocation, but it is stable due to resonance, so it will also undergo SN1. And ethyl chloride will give primary carbocation, so it will undergo SN2. Now if I compare tertiary butyl and benzyl is more stable due to resonance, so benzyl bromide will undergo SN1 reaction most easily. Correct option C. Which of the following is used as anesthetic? It is option A. Which law explains the solubility of gases in liquids? So correct option will be option A, Henry's law. Van 't Hoff factor for NO2SO4 in water is, it is option 3, because when NO2SO4 dissolve in water, it gives 2Na plus SO4 2 minus. So total ions will be 3. So option 3 is the correct option. The rate of the reaction is affected by temperature, concentration, catalyst, all of these. So correct option will be all of these. Temperature, concentration, catalyst both are needed for the deciding factor for the rate of the reaction. The Arrhenius equation represents the effect of dash on reaction rate, catalyst, temperature, pressure, concentration. So it will be temperature. Correct option is option B. Aniline does not undergo fuel curve alkylation because aniline converts to benzene diazonium chloride. Option B, aniline is a Lewis base which donates electron to Lewis acid aluminum chloride and form Lewis acid base adduct. Aniline decomposes to benzene and ammonia. Aniline converts to aniline sulfonic acid. So here correct option is option B. So quickly we can explain this part. Aniline, nitrogen has a lone pair. Now this nitrogen lone pair is donated to aluminum chloride, where aluminum chloride is acting as a Lewis acid. This is acting as a Lewis base. So Lewis acid base adduct form and thus the reaction stop. So correct option is option B. Glucose converts to pyranose form. It is an example of acetal formation, intramolecular hydrogen bonding, intramolecular aldol condensation, and option D, hemiacetal formation. Correct option is hemiacetal formation. Which of the following compound does not undergo nucleophilic substitution? So if we draw the structure, we can easily make out that which will not undergo nucleophilic substitution. Benzyl chloride gives benzyl carbocation, which is stable due to resonance. So benzyl carbocation undergoes SN1. Similarly, benzyl alcohol also gives benzyl carbocation after deprotonation of OH plus, so it will also give SN1. Chloroethane, it is a primary carbocation, so it will give SN2. But vinyl chloride, this is the structure of vinyl chloride, where this carbon is sp2. So vinyl chloride cannot form vinyl carbocation, so it will not undergo nucleophilic substitution. Correct option is option B. Phenol is more acidic than ethanol because conjugate base phenoxide ion is resonance stabilized. Here option A is the correct option, because if you look into the structure of phenol and phenoxide, this is phenoxide. Phenoxide is the conjugate base of phenol, which is a very stable form because it undergoes resonance. So correct option is option A. Which of the following is a primary cell? It will be dry cell. Which law is used to determine the mass of substance deposited during electrolysis? Faraday's law. So Faraday's law, W equal to ZQ. So amount of compound or amount of metal substance deposit, that is W, that is proportional to amount of electricity pass. Which of the following is a colligative property? Surface tension, osmotic pressure, viscosity, density. So correct option is option B, osmotic pressure. What is the unit of molality? Molality means mole per kg solvent. That means correct option is B. What is the unit of rate constant for a first order reaction? A, second inverse. Which of the following is a chelating ligand? Chelating ligand is EDTA, ethylene diamine tetraacetate. It's a hexadentate ligand. Which theory explains the d-orbital splitting of coordination compound? Correct option is crystal field theory. MnCN6 3- has 2 unpaired electrons because Mn form option A sp3d2 hybridization, B d2sp3, C dsp2 and option D sp3d. So correct option will be d2sp3 hybridization. This is called the inner orbital complex. Due to inner orbital complex, the d electrons get paired up, so there will be 2 unpaired electrons. So correct option is D2sp3 hybridization. Which is a bidentate ligand? Oxalate will be the bidentate ligand. So this is oxalate. All others are monodentate ligand. Crystal field splitting is not affected by types of ligand, oxidation state of metal, arrangement of ligands around the metal ion. So correct option will be D, option D, S block and P block element. Types of ligands means high spin or low spin, depends on the strong field ligand or weak field ligand. Oxidation state of metal means metal in the lower oxidation state, usually they form high spin complex. Arrangement of ligands means octahedral and tetrahedral, square planar geometry, CFC will be different. So correct option is option D. Which test is used to distinguish between aldehyde and ketones? Tollens and Fehling, both tests are used to distinguish between aldehyde and ketones. So correct option is option D. Which test is used to distinguish between primary and tertiary alkyl halide? It will be the Lucas test. Which of the following will not undergo iodoform test? Let me draw the structure. Acetone. Acetone is a methyl ketone, so that means it will give positive iodoform test. Ethanol is the primary alcohol. This is the only one primary alcohol which is presence of iodoform reagent like NOH and iodine. It converts to acetaldehyde. Now acetaldehyde is a methyl ketone, so it gives positive iodoform test. Acetaldehyde will also give positive iodoform test. So benzaldehyde. So from the structure of benzaldehyde you can see it's not a methyl ketone, so it will not undergo any iodoform test. So correct option is option D. Which amine reacts with Hinsberg reagent to form a soluble product? Both primary and secondary amine can give first they react with Hinsberg reagent. They form a insoluble product, but after that in primary amine will react with sodium hydroxide and then finally it will get soluble. Here I am not explaining the Hinsberg test. I have prepared a separate video on the Hinsberg test. So here correct option will be option A. What is the product of the reaction between aniline and bromine? It will be 2,4,6 tribromoaniline. So option C. The bond between the two amino acids in a protein is called peptide bond. I think all these MCQs will be helpful for your last minute preparation, and I wish you all the best for the exam. Stay focused and give your best. Thank you for watching this video.